Bane09, who is Bane, aka Stanley, aka Young Child Support, aka that dude with the shades on.
Okay, okay. Where you from, Bane?
I am an artist based out of Chicago,
Okay, okay, okay.
Illinois.
What got you into making music?
Uh, it really all started like I want to say 2011. I used to watch my brothers make music in the basement. It's the most inspirational thing ever. So it was a really beautiful time.
Okay, okay. And what would you say would be like your favorite style of music to make, or are you like, do you have a certain style or a certain niche, or are like you real like experimental?
I'm real experimental right now. I'm trying to, break some boundaries by creating my own wave. I call it backroom music. It's basically a combination of footwork and like ambient, like weird spacey melodies. It's gonna be crazy.
Okay, sound crazy. So how old are you, man?
I am currently 17 years old.
Okay, so how long you been on this music journey?
Well, I've been rapping for about like 5 years now. I started in eighth grade. It's my senior year. It's my fifth year now. So yeah, it's been about 5 years.
And was you putting out music straight from the jump, or like have you been like recently putting out music, or like did you start rapping first and then start putting music out, or did you start putting music out straight from the jump?
Oh yeah, I started putting music out like straight from the jump. Like as soon as I learned how to record, my friend Daniel, I lived like right across from him. He had like a little microphone and a copy of FL Studio, and I was like, "Yo, man, I think I want to be a rapper." Like I've been thinking about it for a minute. I got this song that I wrote. I think I want to rap. He's like, "For sure, man. We get it cooking," and so we got it cooking.
Okay. So what's your favorite song you ever made?
Right now my favorite song had to be Tool. I really just like how Lucix like created that beat, and I literally just tap danced all over it. Like I read the assignment, understood the assignment, and got the job done. A plus.
So what would be like one of your favorite songs of all time, or like a favorite song that was ever made personally to you?
Personally, it would have to be Goodbye Horses. Goodbye Horses, empowered by Kanye West.
Okay, for sure. So what would be the song? You got any new songs out right now, or like you in the middle of promoting a song?
Actually, yeah, I want everybody to go stream RXK Flow and How featuring Killman.
Okay, okay. Where would they be able to find the song at, man?
SoundCloud,
Okay.
and then YouTube, Bane09, BAN09, Instagram, Bane underscore oh 09. Yeah. Who is Bane? Look me up on SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, Bane09. Prod Stanley. I also make beats.
So have you ever performed before?
Oh yeah, but not like no crazy show. Just for like a school pet rally and whatnot.
Okay, for sure. So what would be like a dream performance for you, or like where would you want to perform if like you had the chance to or the choice to?
My dream performance would have to be Rolling Loud, and I also want to perform at the Apollo Theater.
And why would you? Why did you choose like Rolling Loud and Apollo Theater?
Cause like a whole lot of great performances went down there, especially at Rolling Loud. Steve Harvey came up at the Apollo Theater. I don't know. I just think it's a legendary theater.
Okay, for sure. What artists have inspired you, or like kind of like you looked up um, to really like have you like start doing this?
Well, when I first started, I was really into the lyrical Miracle Whip rap. So like I was really into Busta Rhymes and the Jungle Brothers and KRS-One. But then like over time, I started listening to Kendrick. I started listening to Lil Uzi. I remember like in 2016 when Love Is Rage came out, and I thought the world was gonna end. And then X came along, and then like I don't know, it's a whole lot, but like my main inspiration will have to be Kanye West. Kanye West.
Why would it be specifically Kanye West would be like the top one?
I just like how it was always about the art. It was always about the art and getting the message through. And I also like how like he collaborated with people and like brought the greatest of the greats in to make the most beautiful tracks.
Okay, and would you say would it be like Kanye West or any other artist kind of like helped you shape your sound or your flow, or are you still like kind of in the development stage of like finding your sound?
I'm still in the developing stages of trying to find my sound. Uh, Doo-Wop Kane was definitely a big influence. He was like a chief key for me. I really like Doo-Wop Kane. Um, that's really all. Kanye West and Doo-Wop Kane. West and Doo-Wop Kane. I mean, I listened to like Kendrick. Kendrick, he really taught me how to really think, how to like tell a really good story through lyrics, and you know, I really like Kendrick.
So what things do you have a problem with the sound that you're currently developing? Like, what would be a pet peeve of yours as an artist?
Like making music wise.
Yeah, as an artist, like, what would be a pet peeve of your own?
Just like ideas. I'm not the type of artist to like record a song every day. I kind of have to live life a little bit in order to make music like how I really want to make music. It's just like sometimes it sucks because I do be wanting to make music every single day, but it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes you gotta go outside. Sometimes you gotta get some inspiration from, you know, whatever's outside. Live your life.
So, what would be what would be your process on like starting a song? How would you start development on like a project or an idea?
Well, first I would just start by making some beats for about like 2 or 3 months, or go on a like massive beat hunt and pick out a whole bunch of beats or make a whole bunch of beats and try to create a sound. Try to create a sound and make something cohesive.
So, as an artist, like, what are some goals or um, some achievements that like you set for yourself this year, or just like long term in like the music journey?
Well, a couple goals. A couple goals that I have. I want at least I I want a lot of connections. Like, I want to go to college to get a whole bunch of connections. Like, Full Sail University. You know, go to college, get a whole bunch of connections. Maybe land a job as a studio engineer at Atlantic Records or something like that. You know.
And as an artist, um, this can be on a personal level, or this can just strictly be on like a working level. What has been some like obstacles or problems that you face so far with the music, or just in general?
Um, Definitely like myself, getting in the way of myself. You know, sometimes I wouldn't be able to record music like for a really long time, and it would really, really get to me. And all the ideas that I have, and all the ideas that like I had in my head would be gone, and then when I'm ready to record, they wouldn't be there no more. Like the flame, the fuel just wouldn't be there no more.
So, what are some things that you would try to like keep that flame going, or keep those ideas like fresh, or like to keep the ball rolling for yourself?
Um, I like to help others, help others with their music. You know, send a couple beats to some rappers that might want to rap on my beats when I really can't rap. Like when I'm not able to rap, I make beats, and when I'm not able to make beats, I rap.
What has been some of your favorite songs that you dropped so far, and like what songs have gave you like, I guess you could say, good feedback, or like has done good for you in your like artistry?
You'll have to be Tool, A, and Basement. For Tool, I don't know what it was. People just loved that song. For A, I performed for that, and no, there wasn't no music video, but there was a music video for Basement. There's a whole lot of hype I built up for Basement, and I think people like that. It was like, I don't know, people just love that. Like, you was one with this creation, like you seen it all take shape, take form. Me shooting, me like behind the scenes and stuff. Like if you know, you know.
Okay, so from besides the music, we see that you like do modeling and like art on the other side. Uh, what what kind of like inspires you to like get into that, or like besides music, would you is that something that you would like do anyway, or does that like go along with the music?
Um, the art has always been a part of me, like forever, and it always will be. Like art was there before the music. I just incorporated with my music, like with cover arts and so I mean it's always been there.
So would you say that you're like deep into fashion, or you not like a big like fashion guy?
Oh man.
Cause we be seeing you be putting some stuff on, you be getting suited up, be styled out.
Uh, I say I'm like knee deep in the fashion. It started with my brother. He got me into that. So I mean, shout out to him. Shout out to him. I'm knee deep in it.
So what brands or designers you would like that you like, or that you yeah, what designers you I guess you mess with?
Acrylic, Archive, Jinko, Genius. I like band tees. I like Gap. R.I.P. Gap. I don't know, man. I like the thrift store. The thrift store is crazy. I like the thrift store. We shopping at the their stuff. You know, but it could archive all day. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so looking back now, like how far you've came so far, what advice would you give to yourself? Like if you could like speak to your former self about this, like what advice would you give yourself?
If you have an idea, see it through. Don't let anybody like tell you like it's a dumb idea, cause you know no idea is dumb. If it fails, get back up and do it again, man. Like don't let nobody tell you nothing else, cause they don't know nothing. You gotta listen to yourself, and that's one thing I wasn't doing. Was listening to myself. Hello world, your world is Bane09.
This fucking
Check me out on Sound. Yo, it's Bane09.
bro.
Your world is Bane, and I'm out. Man, Bane underscore. What?
You said